Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading. I don't know if Oscar's gonna come knock at the door and join us. He looked like he was tucked in for the night. So we will see. For those of you that are new, welcome. I am an energy channel. As such, some of what you see may not resonate. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. Roles can still be reversed as well. There could be the third party storyline and it's not yours. So just, again, take what is yours, leave the rest behind. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For those of you returning, thank you so much. It's because of all of your support that this channel is still going. It's because of you that I am getting through my own karmic purge. All right. And I just love you guys so much. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. For the collective. Okay. I feel like you're standing really strong in, like, this is my story, right? Period. This is my story. But as you're transforming, you may hear another story. Okay, you may have some synchronicities that come out that make you go, oh, wait a minute, not actually my story. Okay, I feel like it's in this, it's like a silent, oh, they're showing me, it's almost like a, it's a song that they're showing me that, is it the sound of silence that they're showing me? But they're like in this solitude where you're just exploring your heart and your sorrow and kind of making wishes for what you truly want. It's in that silence that I feel like you're going to really figure some things out. They're reminding me, Oscar, my daughter, one of her holiday presents that she wanted was a full-length mirror. And so we put it up and Oscar went over, and he's 13 and he's my Mr. Distinguished, like very smart man. And he looked in the mirror and he was like, what kind of magic is this? Somebody really needed to hear this. Like, what kind of, what is on me? I know I've been cleaning. What kind of magic is this? This craziness of, I'm looking in the mirror this direction and I can see my mother right over there. Like, he was just blown away. So I almost feel like in this pondering, there's something that's going to come to you and you're just going to be completely blown away. Okay? Like an existential sort of a moment. So we're going to look at your medicine wheel today, right? At the heart of it, we've got the eclipse in Leo. All right, so I feel like as you went through the solar eclipse, you kind of came into this alignment that somebody maybe gave you some compassion. Maybe you gave yourself some compassion. You started to understand yourself. But there was a little bit of this rescuing energy that was associated in this. Like, you could have felt like somebody was letting you be the hero. Okay. So what's going on? So above, so below. New beginnings in the east. What you are shedding in the past. The illumination. Your north node. Oh, interesting. And in your heart of hearts. Okay, the underlying here, the raccoon. Okay. Again, you're exploring. There's the scorpion and the tarantula. There's a lot of darkness and death and nocturnal sort of energy within this that's bringing about feel like a very great awareness for you. All right. So above here, we've got the bear, right? I almost get the feeling this could be a mother figure that's like, boy, am I concerned about you. I wonder, did I just hear Oscar? And I just heard that, oh. That may have been Oscar. Hold on one second. Let's double check, because that will mean something for sure. No, it's not. Okay. So, I don't know if you heard that. So, he's not here. He's in a whole nother room in the house. But there was that, you may not have heard it. It just might have been me in my mind. Was this, right? Like, again, I feel that somebody feels that you are blocked from your true magic, okay? Your true abilities. And they feel very protective over you, okay? So below, again, is the spider. You are, I feel like you've been kind of around the edges, right? Trying to create something new. And recently, you've gotten very tight with it. You're getting more laser focused and more laser focused. But this laser focus almost makes you feel like you've kind of like spun yourself into a hole. But what they're telling me is that to remember, right, like you can gather up all this webbing and go create something somewhere else. Like you don't have to stay put. Okay, that's the beauty of Mother Spider. The new beginning here in the East is the cosmic egg. Okay, this is life-changing for you, Cancer, and it's coming in very heartily with the lunar eclipse. And could definitely be karmic situation where you're holding on like nobody's gonna touch my new beginning, but it's also this energy of, but I'm also, you're looking to the past. I'm also not ready to give up my past. Okay. What you are shedding here in the South is the hawk. Okay. You haven't been really looking ahead. Okay. And as you're doing that, there is a lot of alchemy coming in for you, but they're showing me that you're not really in tune with yourself. Okay. The illumination will only come, look at that, right? Kind of so above, so below again. With the golden egg, when you really let the darkness here of the lunar eclipse come in, and like they're showing me the void, like the void moon of the moon, the void of course, where it's really interesting. So I did a reading, and I don't remember a lot from my readings usually because I am in the energy channel, but this reading, it was a personal reading. And the way I do my personal readings is I kind of have a guesstimate of how long it will be. And my guesstimate for this reading was going to be around an hour. It was almost 2 hours. And I really felt like I got pulled into this portal, which could very likely be what they're showing me here, right? This post-eclipse void of course. And in that, I feel like what you're going to have the illumination is that yeah, it's okay that you're not looking ahead, because this that's meant for you, this golden egg, it's very protected. Okay. Now, let's look at your north node here, your true north. Okay, where you're going to find your happiness, the sweetness of life, right? A little bit of joy. You are on the other side of this void, of course, right? Going to have to rise back up into the light. But I feel like you're taking it just one little step at a time here. The phoenix and the mouse. But underneath it, you've got the sea serpent. Okay? There's an energy that you've got to finish this karmic cycle. Okay? You can't, that's why it's all in bite sizes. You can't fully rise out of this like the phoenix and soar and start seeing from the eagle eye, right? The hawk's view, until you emotionally see the end of this karmic situation. In your heart, we have the moth. So there is very much a scorpionic energy here of death and rebirth and transformation that's going on for you. So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit. Tell me about the bear. Okay, King of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay, again, you're kind of wearing this very practical energy on your heart. You've put love away. And someone would like to see a little more balance, right? Again, I'd like to see more of that Two of Cups. I'd like to see a little more balance. But you're not really there yet, okay? The Spider. Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands, right? You're gathering data, information. Again, right, you're getting very laser focused as you're moving inward, lasering in on something. And Spirit's saying, don't let what's emotionally going on the outskirts, don't let it just be out of sight, out of mind. Okay? Because they're definitely showing me that there's something where the season is changing around you, and you might not see it because you're so zoned in to something else. Cosmic Egg. Yeah. Okay, the Wise One. It's funny what they're showing me, right? Like on the Page of Wands, she's gathering these wands to make a fire. Okay? So you're sitting here now, made this fire, right? And you're sitting here, this fire is this creation, this egg. The fire is Eros, okay, the sun, the new beginning. It's all very, very shamanic here for you. So you're sitting here with your elders, with your guides, okay, with your ancestors, your angels, and they're like, okay, look at this fire. They're like, what is missing? What do you see in the fire? And I feel like your higher self is sitting there watching you like, are you going to get it? Or what? Right? WTF? Are you going to get it here? Okay. Like your higher self is just about had it with you. Okay. Six of Cups. You can't release this karmic energy. You're in your head with these Three of Cups looking, right? I almost feel like looking at somebody that's turned away. And you're like, but maybe there's going to be a new beginning, right? King of Wands, you're so focused on making something existential, right? Infinite. very outside of yourself from this fire, that you're missing what's going on outside of that circle. And the hawk, there's the magician, okay? There is something of a wheel of fortune within your heart that you are manifesting here. Whew. That hasn't happened in a long time, guys. Two of Cups and the Star. I don't think that you want to know that there is a love that you've wished for coming in, because you're still stuck on the past. Okay, this golden egg. Okay, there's the Seven of Wands. You feel very defensive, like you've sewn up your heart. You're like, I put that ship away, I sewed it up, right? Like, I'm protecting this egg at all costs, even though it's already fully protected. Judgment in reverse, which is the awakening. Until you see this illumination, okay, and go through this moth sort of transformation, I feel like you are stuck, right? Trying to laser focus in and missing that little bit of magic. Okay, tell me what you're rising from here. Yeah, somebody here doesn't want to get these messages. Now I'm like rolling over this card. Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You are so much in your head about the work that needs to be done and those that are helping you with it, or that are supposed to be helping you with it, that's why this mouse is there, just taking a tiny bit at a time. You're going to come to the point where you have eaten this whole tree. Okay, that's the death. You've eaten this whole tree. You get to the bottom. All you've got left is the stump, right? The giving tree. Like, you're going to realize you gave and gave and gave and gave. And the soul contract is ended, right? You have to let go of that karmic lesson. And in your heart is the void. Because you haven't let yourself have that golden egg that has been protected for you all along. Okay, the sea serpent, Two of Swords. I feel like you haven't known which direction to go because you don't even know yourself. Someone needs to hear that. Much less know what you're actually looking for. You're not going to know until you cross that bridge, until you close out this cycle. Okay, Knight of Swords. When you pierce the light on the other side of this void, of course, okay, that's when you have the awakening. Okay, the moth. Yeah, okay, Five of Cups and the Emperor. You've protected your emotional stability at all costs. Emotions in the past, emotions in the back. But there's some sort of feeling here, right? Because they're showing me those Three of Cups again, right? you feel like, and maybe there's somebody new that you're dealing with, that their sadness here is that they know that you're waiting for these other 3 cups. And they've got the 2 of cups for you. Okay. And that's the transformation that you are going through. Tell me about this King of Pentacles energy. Why did you put away the emotions? Okay. Tardiness and lethargy. You just gave up. Okay. You were waiting on divine timing. Nothing was happening. Okay. Temperance. Somebody may have thought you should just be patient and it will all come. There's freak. Okay. This person, I feel like, was very intuitive. They knew it's all going to come together. Don't worry about it. Again, this could be counsel for you. Okay. The first human woman and conflict behind the mask. Okay. I feel like maybe you made somebody feel their heart for the first time, but because you put away that access to your emotions, it was like masked. Okay, again, this can be all reversed. So take what part is yours, but this feels very Cancerian, okay, with the shell protecting you. Okay, your higher self wants you to look at the fire, okay? And that's funny. The fiery wrath. Why has somebody berated you with fire over emotions? Why have you berated yourself with fire over emotions? Okay. It's for that 6 of Cups, for that 3 of Cups there that you're holding on to. Artfulness. You're stuck in this void with this very seductive fire. Underlying, okay, there's Heimdall. All right, trying to warn you, right? Like, turn the sword. Okay, let's get on that rainbow bridge. But I feel like you've been missing it. Tell me about this 2 of Cups for you. Messenger of the gods. Okay, this is the horse and rider. This is your divine counterpart coming out of the portal. Okay, and this is what you wished for. This is what you've been spinning around and around in your heart. Okay, but you're like, no, I've got to do all this work. Judgment and final decision, right? Like, nope, I'm running back to the past. I've picked clean this divine feminine energy. If you are the divine feminine, you are being so masculine in your energies with this. If you are the divine masculine, you have picked apart the idea that this divine feminine is for you, even though you have manifested it, right? I feel like that's where that 7 of Wands is coming in. Yeah. Okay, again, the guardian of death here, right? It's that pentacle. You are so busy protecting what is yours that you are missing that everything is already protected. Okay, it's very unawakened state. Yeah, you're like, if I don't play this game, I will get no fairness, right? The judgment will go against me. But they're like, but there's no one there playing the game with you. Okay, it's just slowing you down. Page of Wands. Yeah, Yeah, okay. Behind the mask, there is so much. And it is this divine mirroring energy that wants to collaborate, that wants to meet you where you are, but they're trying to meet you with the fire, okay? And so you're missing the emotion, okay? Clarity and novelty. The fire seems new and exciting, okay? But it's going to burn you out. And that's what I feel. Two of Swords to that Knight of Swords. Yeah, unresolved emotions. That's why you won't go into them. Okay, it hurts too much. Seven of Cups, you get in your head. Three of Pentacles. Feminine intellect, right? I need to think of this practically. Okay. I need to think of this practically and just be a helper. If you're a masculine, you could have felt like your feminine had third party and that they have just been being practical about things. Okay. King of Swords, perpetual desire. There's, again, what's transforming you. You're slowly moving into this cocoon, this moth's transformation because of this fire. But it's pulling you into the emotions, okay? Five of Cups with the Emperor. Okay, the first human man, right? Trying to manage an empire without the Queen of Cups, without the Empress, without the love. On the bottom here, right, there's the reflection of that divine twin, right? And I've got the masculine here, the horse, being in the darkness and fog, needing that wisdom. Okay, but if you remember, right, like Odin had to, and that's what I feel like we're seeing here with the hawk being in the south. Odin had to sacrifice this piece of sight to gain wisdom and knowledge. I kind of feel like that's really what you're trying to do here. Okay, what does the universe have to say? Again, the Three of Cups here and the Seven of Cups. The Three of Cups is out of reach. It's closed off. There's something bigger that you wish for, right? But you don't want to let things go. Okay, the Empress. It could be that, again, someone waits for you. It could be that maybe you don't want to let something go because there's family here. Okay, but again, the Magician. The control is where you're holding yourself back from what you have manifested. And Ace of Earth here and the World. One thing is growing, one thing is ending. Okay. And with the Nine of Wands here, again, you're closed off from the emotions. So you might be ending what's actually best for you because you're hoping for a renewal of something else. Queen of Fire, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there is work to be done on why are you paying so much attention to the fire. Okay, let's see what all this eclipse energy is pulling in for you. Okay, be bold and make the first move. Okay, there's almost like again, you're in the fog, right? The masculine energy, whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. Your masculine energy is like, I have no clarity. I'm in the fog. I can't see the future. So what do? You've got to make the first move. Okay? Yeah. Open up to change. This is what you've wished for. And see the bigger picture. We've got the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay? Again, you're going to get clarity here. And it may take until Sagittarius season to come in for you. But there's a lot of sand, okay, there. No emotions. What you wish for is emotions. And they're showing me my symbol for 2 weeks. So this wish could be yours so quickly if you just let yourself move into your emotions. But there's this stubbornness here of very dry energy. And I am not sure what that is. I'm going to move into the extended and take a deeper look. But it comes down to, again, I'm getting this feeling that as long as you don't get into your emotions, there's this feeling that you get to be the hero of the game. Okay. So, something to think about here. Okay. So I hope this helps you. Make sure you give it a like, share, comment, subscribe to help out the channel if it resonates with you. Let me know down below in the comments. There's links down below for donations. There's also the link to donate and join Patreon. And you can help out the channel that way if that's what you choose to see the extended. Okay, so much love, you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.